Hey everybody. Welcome to March Wednesdays. How are you? Making some subtle adjustments. Say hi. Tell me where you're in from. I see North Adams. I see New York. I see my lovely partner Isabel Holmes in the other room. So tell me, yeah, North Adams. Yeah, Jeff Hudson. I don't even know if he's still here. Jared Radcliffe. So great to see you. Cartridge music. Hey, Andre, I want to talk to you so badly about Lupe. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Wow. We got a lot going on today. So, plus we've got all of this going on, which can continue to go on till the cows come home. I just have so much fun making music in this way. Here, we'll suck out some drums. Maybe we'll suck out some loops. That's not much. There we go. How's that? A little bit more peaceful, a little bit more calm. How about halftime? Okay. Nothing a few quarter notes can't fix. So who else do we got here? We got Mark McCauley. Hey, Mark. Miramar Beach, Florida. How's it down in Florida? Andre, oh man. I got to turn you guys all on to Andre LaFosse. I'm sorry, Andre, I don't mean to call you out right in the middle of a stream. You see this name on here, Andre LaFosse, dear old friend of mine. Go look him up. Andre means something to me, both personally and musically. So anyway, yeah, we've been exploring similar territory for so many years now. And also, Andre lives in Los Angeles, which is, of course, where I grew up. So, but we don't get to see each other as much as I would like. So how are you all? Oh my God, so much has happened since last Wednesday. Oh my God, so much has happened since last Wednesday. Crazy time. Let's see. I did want to talk. I mean, Andre, it's So what I was mentioning, not to be cloaked at all, but it's kind of a fun subject. There's a new looping pedal out. We don't get new looping pedals now just every day, do we? And most of the ones that we've been functioning with for the past how many years don't actually do the things that some of us grew up on when looping, and Andre was part of that original I don't know, how would we call it, Andre, besides a delight? There's this Facebook group. There are a couple of Facebook groups you should know about. One is Weird Music Tribe, run by Rick Walker, a percussionist out in Santa Cruz. Weird Music Tribe is just like or no, it's not Weird Music Tribe, Weird Instrument Tribe, sorry. Awesome Facebook group. Go seek it out. It is you've probably seen stuff posted from it at times by Skip Shirey or by myself or by so many of us. But you know, you'll find really great instruments that are not standard there. I shouldn't say not standard. God, why use negative language? That are inventive and creative and take us beyond the norm, right? So, Weird Instrument Tribe. And then there's this thing that Andre and I were a part of so many years ago, which was started by a man named Kim Flint, who we lost a long time ago. He was an avid bicycler. He was an avid musician, avid developer, just like avid music. God, I only knew Kim through the Loopers Delight website, and when I spent some time with him once in San Francisco, with Amy X. Newberg and Pamela Z, some other folks at a party. But Kim and Andy Butler and Matthias Grobe and some folks made an instrument, which was our first really extensive piece of live looping gear. So the thing about Andre is that if you go search out Andre's YouTube channel, you can see, Andre's kind of the expert in this particular piece of gear. I have two of them sitting right over here. And I don't use them so much anymore because I'm a software looper guy. And there's been only one piece of software that really emulates those two units. It's called Mobius. I use it extensively. But Andre still uses hardware. And he just uses one machine and his guitar and a foot pedal and goes in and makes extravagant music. So you should go hear some music from Andre. Anyway, so Lupe, I guess, Andre, is the name of it. It is the name of this instrument. Look at that. Andre just put in his thoughts on Kim Flint. Wow, which is also awesome. Here, let me see if I can get the Restream chat in here, because if I can pop that into the stream, then you could see everybody's. It looks like I can't. Wow, bummer. I guess I need a new link for that. Or maybe I don't. Hold on. I'll look. I'll continue to look. 1 second. There it is. Let's see if I can get this in. Can I? Does it work? Yes. Look at that. We're going to be able to see the entire chat from everybody coming through. There we go. There we go. Oh, I see. Really? Okay. Thank you, Isabel. Yeah, I was just looking in my... Hey, Mike Ross is here too. Guitar Moderne. Go look up Guitar Moderne. It's a blog. It's a blog full of information. God, we got some great people on the stream today. All of you are great, but these are some old friends that I haven't seen for a little bit. Cartridge Music, who are you? Who's Cartridge Music? Ugh. Goodness. Remind me, please. Yeah. So, moving back to it though, there's this new pedal. I've got to find, Andre, can you pop that in the stream? Or maybe you know what, Andre, maybe just pop in the Loopers Delight, because the Loopers Delight group on Facebook is something I think everybody can see publicly, I think. Anyway, so that's that. So yeah, so we got lots of good friends today on March Wednesdays here. We've got one more March Wednesday, and next week on Wednesday, going to almost start out, I think, announcing Isabel's and my new program called X Lab, which we'll be running in May. That is our date. So I don't have much to say about it now, because I kind of really want to make sure I'm covering all the bases, and we'll do that next week. But it is a program for artists ready to make something, ready to tackle all the things which come from making something. So, amidst the work I've been doing lately, which has been very tech heavy, very supportive, I hope, of people who are looking to stream and kind of level up their virtual presence. That's been part of what we've been up to, and one-on-one coaching and small groups, things like that. We're going to take on a larger group again, like we did last summer in our Creative Expansion Lab, with a bunch of trainings on everything from resistance, mindfulness practice as instrumental practice. God, what else? There's so many. We have this kind of list of subjects that we're culling down. Going to have some guest artists, some folks that I think will matter to you. If you've gotten this far and are still watching the stream, some folks that I think you'll really enjoy hanging out with and listening to. In our last Creative Expansion Lab, we had Rhiannon Giddens, Mike Lowenstern, Paul DeYoung from the Books, and Joe Holt from Bandcamp, Nadia Sirota. Who am I missing? Isabel, I know we have one more person who I am missing right this minute. But yeah, we make a ton of good trouble. Hey, Andre, Dan Tepfer. Oh my God, Dan Tepfer. If you don't know Dan Tepfer, just look on Facebook for Dan Tepfer. You'll find he does a stream every Monday, and it is extraordinary. He does duos and trios in real time. Last week we had Trevor New here on the stream show, and Trevor was talking about all the work that he's been doing with low latency stuff. Dan Tepfer has also been doing that. Dan started streaming every Monday 50 Mondays ago, using a program called Jack Trip. And so as long as people are within I think it's 50 miles, but as close as possible, but separated by, a few avenues down in New York City, and with an Ethernet cable, he can get latency down to below 20 milliseconds or around 20 milliseconds. It's amazing. And in fact, as we delivered a program for our last Creative Expansion Lab, Dan and I sat and played together, played My Romance, Blue, and played that tune effortlessly, as if we were in the same room. And we're 150 miles apart. So that was an awesome thing that happened. So go check out Dan Tepfer. Man, there's so many people to share with you that I just want to keep on sharing. I was spending some time with my friend Maz Swift today, another incredible violinist, artist, powerful artist. And we were working on Ableton Live stuff. She's taken on Ableton Live as a performance tool. She had a great performance on the Bang on a Cam Marathon last Sunday. That was awesome. So let's go. Oh, Jared also, I should have mentioned, Jared's also been working on the low latency stuff. And he says 100 miles is generally okay. Nice. Well, we made it 150, so there's that, So, there are, especially with Jack Trip and some of these things, you really need to make some sacrifices to make it work. Here, I'm getting bored. Yeah, you got to make some. You have to make some sacrifices. Got to say that Dan kind of knows how to do it. He does it with a few computers. Yeah, but yeah, Jared and I were talking today about what's next in that arena. I started joining a group a couple of days ago of some folks I used to listen to way back in the day, who I have completely missed that they started meeting literally every morning. This is production people, camera people, audio people, and they started really early COVID. And I think they did their, what was it? It was some sort of anniversary this morning, and I'm just not catching it right this moment. But the guy's name is Alex Lindsay. And anybody who ever has listened to This Week in Tech or any of the kind of Mac shows, Mac podcasts, you'll know his name. Anyway, there's this thing that's been going on forever. So 3 days ago, I kind of dove into this group and into its content. So if you look on YouTube, it's Alex Lindsay with an A, Office Hours. And I found my tribe again. I had missed all those folks for so long, and now I realize that as I've been doing this exploration on just how we move forward here, as things shift around us, I could have been hanging out with those people all the time, accelerating my game even faster and faster and faster and faster. So anyway, if anybody here on the stream today has any issues you're dealing with your tech, or wondering about how to do things from a streaming direction, or just how to make your Zoom calls better for yourself, I might know something. I might be able to offer a suggestion. And if I can't, certainly there's other folks here on the stream who can as well. So if you want to say hi and ask any questions, I wanted to be here for that too, besides just playing music, which is fun. Always, I try not to talk too much about my gear, but then, Andre, I had to bring up the Lupe pedal. That's a weird name, isn't it? The guy who wrote Mobius, sweet guy, lives in Austin, Texas, and we have 64-bit machines now, and some of these things only work on 32-bit, so we're kind of sunk on that. So all of us who use software loopers are looking at Andre going, yeah, you're still running, aren't you? What was I going to say about that? I was going to say, I don't remember what I was going to say about that. Anyway, that's kind of what I got today. I was reflecting this morning a little bit as I went through my feed of people that were coming through Facebook. I'm really kind of torn these days. I don't look much at Facebook. I don't look much at Instagram. Isabel looks more at Instagram. Believe it or not, I hang out a lot on TikTok. It's kind of weird, but I'm starting to actually feel sucked out of all of it a little bit, and starting to really kind of focus on the things that I want to pay attention to. I don't know. Has that been happening for you? It's everything is shifting again here, and yet we don't know how. I haven't gotten vaxxed yet. Neither has Isabel. Hope you guys are all healthy and feeling well. But as things change, and things begin to, quote, open up, things still feel like they're not going to settle anytime soon. That's my sense. How about you? Let's get some, if anybody's got a thought on it. 17 people now? Oh. There we go. Got this really weird edge to my picture today. Mike, no, I haven't. Tell me more. Andre, let's hop on the phone. Let's hop on Zoom. Cindy Lauda. Cindy Lauda. Going to say goodbye pretty soon here. All right. Goodbye. Thanks for tuning in. It's been really nice to see all of you who hung out with us. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next Wednesday. We'll tell you about our upcoming shindig. And we'll start talking about it more this week, just online. If there's anything that you would like to see, any music you'd like to hear, anything you would like to explore, any ideas for the stream, we would absolutely enjoy hearing it, Isabel and I. I never did get to play this today because I just, for some reason, didn't remember. This is Isabel's fine handiwork. So we thank you for joining us and sharing a part of your afternoon with us. And it's a Wednesday, which means that there's 2 more days until your weekend. If you're like us, maybe weekends don't mean all that much, which is kind of an interesting thing. It didn't used to be the weekends meant much anyway, because I was always working, but now it's a different reason that they don't mean so much. But yeah. Do a nice little fade. And next week, we'll see you at 4:30 at just this time. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for joining us. If anybody wants to go back again and hear any portion of this, even just to check it out, please go to twitch.tv/digifiddler. It's also in the description right below. The sound is really cool there. So, that's something I didn't tell you too. Very soon, more surround sound and spatialness. And anybody out there got an Oculus Quest? Does anybody have an Oculus Quest? Hey, Mark McCauley, thank you for joining us. Thank you for spending some time with us. Jamie Eblin, I can't believe it. Jamie and I play together with Jason Robert Brown, one of the greatest drummers we have. Lucy Yao is here. Oh, you do? Do you have an Oculus Quest, Lucy? Okay. I'm going to start making some stuff. Excellent. I'm going to start making some stuff for what we would call an expanded experience. Check that out. All right, good enough. Be powerful, be peaceful, seek justice for those who don't have it. Right on, Lucy. And 7 mass shootings in 7 days. It says there's a problem, and it also says that we're going back to normal. So that's just a way to think. I'd love to leave you with a message of, if we're not speaking out, we're part of the problem. So I'm going to do my part today and say, there's so many Black, Asian, Hispanic, Native, Indigenous people that feel under threat. And I got to tell you, I've never felt that. And yet, systemically, I am part of that oppression. So I welcome all of us to take that on a little bit and maybe look in on our friends and have a difficult conversation, if necessary, and listen and learn on our own. Those are my thoughts today on that. Kind of feel like it's not even worth going out there and doing anything without saying that anymore, you know? Performance, what's that about? Anyway, that's my rant. Thank you for listening. Thank you for trusting me with your time. Thank you for joining us. Isabel says goodbye too. And be well. Be super well. Until next we meet.